I'm just going to do a quick video now on basically suckers. I don't know if I've done one full, but I'll do a little bit more elaboration now because I've done a couple of experiments over the last 6 weeks and I can show you what has and hasn't worked in regards to suckers. What you should all be aiming to do is what's called single stemming your tomatoes, and I like to single stem mine up maybe 2 or 3 feet before I let them bush out at the top. It's just for ease. Basically I'll show you what that means. That means, for example, see this tomato plant, it's got really no leaves on the way up, it's got nothing, it's just tomatoes. Same with this one, tomatoes, there's a bunch, that should be a bunch, but I've knocked them off as I've been in here, another bunch. You see where the leaf was, that's where the sucker was. Same all the way up, this is an easy example. This one was where the leaf was, and this one was where the sucker was. This is a fat sucker because this sucker is actually this plant here. Well, it's now 4 feet tall or something. What I did, I just cut him off, and I'll show you. I can't, it's actually rooted to the ground. See? Nice healthy roots. So that full plant, about 4 foot tall, is from here. I cut him off and I've rooted him. There's other number of ways to do it. You can just basically leave the sucker like this one here. See this? This is actually the sucker, but like I said, I single stem halfway up and then I let it do what it wants up top. Bear with me 1 second. Simba, behave! Now it's got to here, I've let it do what it wants yet again. Another sucker coming out. This one here, see, it's got, I don't know if you can really see it very well, but there's loads of tomatoes coming off it. I got my tomato plant out the other day and took a photo of it. I'm still not sure how to add a photo to YouTube, but we'll give it a try now. Don't know if you really saw it then, but if you did, you'll see me with my I took one of these tomato plants out and I've stood at the side of it, and it's 9 foot tall. So what we'll do is we'll show you just a little bit of this fruit. In fact, I'll get distracted. And if you look, producing some lovely fruit all the way up, all the way across. I mean, it's still producing flowers upon flowers, and it's all wedged in the top of there. I mean, the greenhouse is probably 7 foot tall, and it's all wedged at the top. Picked up loads of cucumbers as well. I'll go on to them later. This is the one actually measured, and it's full of fruit itself. See what I mean? Single stemmed all the way up, and then it gets to here, which is about 3 foot again, and then I just let it go berserk. All these ends coming out, just fruit flying off everywhere now. That's why it's really bushy at the top. Anyway, with the likes of suckers, like for instance this one, this is the sucker itself. You see this? Zoom. This is actually the sucker. What you want to be doing is aiming to get rid of these, so which all you do is pinch it off. Simple as, you're not going to hurt anything, you're not going to hurt the plant, it's quite fine. I've been pretty much on top of my suckers. Like for instance this one, what's a little bit bigger so it's easier to show you. Main stem, leaf branch, and obviously the fruit on the other side. Pinch them off, gone. And that's it. Right, so I've showed you that one, which is rooted really well. Give me 1 second, I've lost all my... Where did I put them? Right, these are the ones about 3 or 4 days ago. Pinched them off and just basically just put them in my soil. I have a soil bag there when I'm doing herb cuttings mostly, but if how well you can see, they've rooted in only a few days. Same with this little one here. It's really difficult to show you with one hand. I'm going to have to get myself a cameraman. But here, see, nice and roots. I mean, I don't need these tomato plants for instance, these are just a general purpose to show you how easy it is to root. Chuck them out there, bear with me 1 second. I'll also show you a different way. This is one where I rooted on the plant on one of my previous videos. You will see me take the pot off of this and show you the roots, but if you look, it's actually rooted while it's still attached to the plant. This is a sucker, by the way. I was just rooting it for demonstration purposes, because if you look at the end of the sucker, I took it off, so no more growth. I'm just going to let these just let these fruit form and then take the whole thing off. But I mean, it's pretty strange that the roots have only grown on the downwards, whereas the whole thing was encased in soil. But it's basically one for you. We'll call that one rooting suckers while still attached to the mother plant. Quite simple. I mean, they're drying out then because it's been a couple of days since I've shown you. So I'm hoping that there are just a couple of ways that you could. Oops, battery on that, to go back inside 5 minutes. Completely lost a train of thought now, but I'm hoping. I think I was just finishing off. So what I'll do is I'll just finish off. I'm hoping that I could have helped you in some of these ways that you've obviously seen which way I do it and stuff. Obviously everybody's different. There's no right and wrong way to do gardening. Well, obviously there's a wrong way, don't feed them and they all die, like, but there's no right and wrong way to have like different methods. You can all do what you want. You all have different areas. You all live in different areas of the world, so weather's different, climate's different. These are just ways that I use in South Yorkshire, England, in Europe, and they seem to be working for me. I mean, I've got 9-foot tomato plants, full of fruit. Everything seems to be growing really well and really strong, especially considering we've had no sun. And I've only just moved into this property this year, so this is only my first year of gardening in this property. So it's not all prepared the way I'd like it to be. It's kind of just been a rush job to get it in ground, get some stuff going. So I hope that some of you have learnt some stuff from this, and if not, well, it's up to you. You can take it or leave it. My information, it's just here to, it's just made readily available for you if you want it. But thanks for watching, and thanks for pretty much everything. All your comments and that help me along, help me know what you guys want me to do and want me to say. So thanks for watching, and I hope to get some comments off you, and hopefully I've inspired some of you to keep on growing. Alright,